This is a drill for increasing the carbon dioxide levels in your blood as much as you can. So when we raise carbon dioxide levels, what we're doing is we're increasing the sensation for the need to breathe. Our body does not keep up with oxygen levels, it keeps up with carbon dioxide levels. When your carbon dioxide levels get sufficiently high, depending on what you're doing, depending on your stress levels, depending on your training and your mindset with this sort of thing, that affects how your body interprets, hey, I need to gasp, I need to breathe, I need to take a exhale, I need to take an inhale. That's registered based off your blood CO2 levels. Now, if you are not accustomed to receiving a lot of stress, your sensitivity to that can be much lower than it otherwise could be. Or if you are in a very sympathetic, so stressed out nervous system, you'll have more sensitivity to rising carbon dioxide levels, and therefore you'll feel like you need to breathe a lot more than you do. So for example, during exercise, as you start to use up all that oxygen and that carbon dioxide builds up, your ventilation, your rate of breathing increases like crazy. So little drill that we do for this, we're going to take 2 minutes where we are just lying down on the ground next to an assault bike, have that ready to go, 2 minutes, breathing in and out. I like to tell people to do this entirely through their nose. So that's both inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And the way we like to do this is a big aggressive inhale in, and then just passively let it go. Don't try to exhale, and certainly don't exhale completely. Just breathe in, breathe out. Big breath in, and then just a nice little passive breath out. Go for 2 minutes, and on that 2-minute mark, you're going to record your time, and you're going to go for a big breath in and hold it for as long as you can. Go until you feel like, oh crap, I really need to breathe. But don't force it. Just go until the point that you really need to breathe. And then let it go and just breathe normally for several seconds or even a couple of minutes. Take your time to relax and recover. So in the video here on this attempt, I ended up going for about 2 minutes and 45 seconds, which is a pretty okay breath hold. Nothing like what free divers do, but that's not necessarily the point. The point is to go as far as you can go. Once we've done this, so this is the first half of the first round. Once we're finished with that breath hold and have recovered, we're going to do the whole process over again. So 2 minutes where we're just going to breathe in and breathe out. Try to do it entirely through your nose as much as you can. Now, something that can happen if you're not accustomed to breathing entirely through your nose here is that your nose can start to feel very dried out. It can start to feel very worked. And that can be quite uncomfortable if you're not accustomed to nasal breathing. So you can use your mouth. Try to use it minimally. And try to close your mouth as much as you can. Like, think if you're whistling, you don't have your mouth wide open, it's just a small hole. Try to breathe through that small hole. In addition, as you're doing this, it's common for people to start to feel a little bit dizzy or to get a little bit of tingling, especially in the hands and arms. And that's okay. If that starts to bother you, if you're not used to that, then you can just completely relax and start over again. No biggie. Once you've gone for 2 minutes, doing this deep breathing again, you're going to take an exhale, big massive exhale at the end of that 2-minute mark. You're going to hold the exhale, and then you're going to jump onto that assault bike as fast as you possibly can, and you're going to go for an all-out sprint as hard as you possibly can, and those carbon dioxide levels are going to get incredibly high. This can make you start to feel really sick, so be prepared for that. Have a friend there to help you out if needed. And then from there, just relax as much as you need, take some time to recover, and try to go for 2 to 5 rounds of this.